you so much for joining us today on today's episodes of GOA documentary. Today we will be learning more about GOA schools, and we are in Tumaini, and of course the director for the schools in GOA is here with me, Reverend Joyce. She'll be telling us more about the GOA schools, how many we have, and of course how many students probably we have enrolled. Hi Reverend.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Tell us about GOA schools. Where did the idea of coming up with a school come from?
Yeah, GOA has 6 schools currently.
Yes.
And these schools came up for different reasons because they are all located in different places.
Yes.
For example, here we are in Tumaini. We have 2 schools.
Yes.
The primary school and the high school.
Yes.
The idea of having a school here in the primary section, which was the first one, came up when we got many children in this home,
Yes.
the Tumaini Children's Home. And we felt that the schools allowed were not giving quality education.
Yes.
Again, they lacked the spiritual aspect of the Christianity and the making of disciples that we actually is the great vision of GOA, making Christian disciples of all nations, starting from the ground.
Yes.
So we felt like it would be better to have our children coming or having our school here. And that is how GOA started.
Wow.
And we thank God because they started as just a small school, but for now it has grown to very many children.
Yes.
We over 200 children
Wow.
right now in the primary section.
Okay.
The idea of the high school again came up when they went up to the highest level in primary school. That was class 8 in the old system. And we felt that instead of taking them to different high schools, we realized the challenge. One of the challenge was
Yes.
the people working are not so many, the caregivers.
Yes.
So having children going to different schools in the whole country would have been a challenge of like visiting the children.
Yes.
Again, the cost, considering the transport cost, considering the school fees in those many different schools, we realized it would have been very, very costly. So we decided to continue to progress from now class 8 to high school.
Yes.
And by the grace of God, this time we have 110 students.
Wow.
So many have gone through the high school. We have some who have acquired a course, some have gone to the university and they have graduated.
Yes.
And we are so proud of them, you know, seeing them even coming to give back to the ministry. We have, for example, Solomon, who is who went through the high school here and the primary school and is now the manager of Rema Children's Home.
Wow.
And we have many others like Moses here,
Yes.
who is now
The person behind the camera.
behind the camera.
Yes.
And he's a product of our schools.
Yes.
We really thank God for that. So for the other schools, we have 2 schools in Rodwa. Rodwa is one of the marginalized places.
Yes.
And one of the primary schools that we have there, right now it has gone up to grade 7. And this school started after we dug a borehole. That place has no water. So after digging the GOA ministry dug a borehole, you know, it brought in so many villagers to get too close to the water source.
Yes.
And because that area belongs to people who are nomadic, so they move with everything, the animals to drink the water,
Yes.
their children. So the children had nowhere to go to school and they desired to have a school.
Wow.
One of the villagers donated a big piece of land to build a school.
Okay.
And then we also built a church there.
Wow.
So this school has now grown and has more than 150 children as per now.
Yes.
When we have had, last year we had them doing the KCP, so some have already gone to high school. Yes, the last KCP that was done last year, we had 10 candidates doing the KCP, and the school is doing quite well.
Yes.
We thank God that, you know, once we started, the government felt like, oh, there are people who are helping our community. So they have helped in building some classes. Recently, the CDF has built up a class, while GOA put up to one class to start with. And then the government has brought in 3 more. So the school has 4 classes. And we are trusting God for more and more so that our children will have enough. Right now, they don't have enough classes. Some are even having their classes under the trees, others behind the classes. And that is how the school is going on.
Tell us about the adult school.
Yes, then, but it alone, the adults felt like, our children are going to school. For us, we didn't have the opportunity to go to school. We don't even know how to read and write. So that was actually the reason why it started, for the parents to know how to read and write. And since 2015, this school has continued. Actually, they started almost the same time, 2015. And these learners come there with their children. You see them in their class, and again, they don't have a class. But we are thankful that we have received some money that we'll be able to put up a class for them recently. We have had a challenge because they have also been studying under the tree. But because of the desire to learn, they didn't mind the place where they are learning. Actually, last year we had 10 of them doing the Kenya National Examination, KCPE. And we thank God they did quite well. Now the challenge is taking them to high school because we didn't have the resources to pay for them for the high school.
As the director of GOA Schools, what is the future of education for GOA?
The future of education is actually very bright. The only thing that limits us is the resources. Because we feel like we would like to have, like now those adults goes up to a certain level and then we are not able to take them to the other level. So we would wish that we had enough resources that we can move them from one level to the other. So the big picture we have is now to have a place where we can build a technical college. Because we have so many of our children, those who don't qualify to go like to the university, so they go to again very many different colleges, especially the technical colleges. So if we would have a place where we can put them together and get the teachers for them and get equipment where they can learn those different technical courses like hairdressing, like plumbing, all those kind of technical courses, because that is something that is very marketable as for now, because our former system of education emphasized so much on white collar jobs, but some of our students would not qualify for that. So we find that now there is a need for those courses that are required for day-to-day life, whereby they may not actually have to look for employment, which is again a challenge in our country, because those who go to the universities, they get the paperwork, but we are lacking those who can do the technical work where they can employ themselves, they can get fixed or do their own work. So that is our big vision, to have an institution that will bring up all those students and when they finish their high school so that they can learn technical courses.
All right, so finally I would like to ask, among the children who have gone through the school institutions, already you have had so many who have made you proud.
Yes.
Who stands out?
I would say there are many who stands out, but right where we are having this interview in Tumaini, we have our able manager, who has brought a lot of development, who has brought a lot of good things within the schools, in a way that our enrollment within a short time has moved from very low to very high. Yes, where like last year, the school had only 90 something students, and now they have gone up to 200. So we really thank God, and also we are so thankful to the partners who have really partnered with us and has contributed a lot, like Joy helping us to acquire a bus whereby now we can get children from the Salaudi
Yes.
to come to run in our school, because our school is good, is giving quality education, but our challenge has been transport. And even right now, because of the transport, the enrollment became higher and higher, such that right now we are in need of another bus.
Wow.
So that we can bring in more and more.
Yes.
We are also grateful for GOA Salad, who has helped us even put up the high school, the whole of that block, having the stories whereby we have the high school, and also the girls are now able to stay by themselves. So we are really, really thankful to many of our partners,
Yes,
who have really helped us to come this far.
so for someone who would want to enroll or to partner with you on GOA School Matters,
Yeah.
how do they reach you? Email, phone number?
For now, we have different sources of helping us. We have the GOA US, those who are in the United States and would want to partner with us, maybe by putting up a class. Right now, we have a challenge of accommodating the high enrollment, all those pupils that have come.
Yes.
We are actually in need of 3 classes so that our primary school here would have enough of the classes. So if you are there, out there, you'd want to partner with us in that area or buy us a bus, we can reach us through GOA US.
Yes.
Those who are in Switzerland, we have GOA Switzerland.
Yes.
And you are free to go there to the website and read more and donate, and we'll be very, very grateful.
Yes.
For the locals, we have our GOA account in Kenya, and we normally receive gifts through our accounts in GOA Kenya.
Thank you so much
Thank
for being in our interview, and thank you for watching and continuing to subscribe. We are so grateful. Road to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you and have a nice time. Kindly, if you want to support us or you collaborate with us on Matter School, talk to Reverend Joyce. Follow us on our social media platforms at GOA Kenya, and we'll give you more updates. Until next time, my name is Dorcas Kamau. Bye.